every single step you take might be speeding up your joint wear and brain aging, not because you're walking too much, but because you're walking the wrong way. Today, we're uncovering the 7 most common gait mistakes that silently add years to your body. Mistakes I see every week in my clinic, from shuffling steps to overstriding. I'll show you how to spot each one in just 60 seconds, and then how to fix them with simple drills you can do at home. And when you correct even one of these mistakes, research shows you can cut your fall risk almost in half and even boost your memory. Stick with me to the end, because I'm giving you a 10-minute walk upgrade routine and a 30-day challenge to completely retrain how you walk, so your next steps make you younger, not older. I'm Dr. Eli Morgan, a physician specializing in healthy aging, and I've spent 30 years helping patients stay independent into their 80s and 90s. Let's run a quick self-check together right now to see if your walk is helping you live longer or quietly holding you back. Why gait matters. Your walk is your health report. When doctors want to know how healthy an older adult really is, we don't always start with blood tests. We often start with a stopwatch. How fast you walk over just 6 meters is one of the most reliable predictors of longevity we have. In fact, a landmark study followed over 34,000 adults over 65 and found that those with slower gait speeds had nearly double the risk of hospitalization and early mortality compared to their faster peers. But here's the twist. Most people don't slow down because of age alone. They slow down because of preventable gait errors. Things like shortened stride, stiff hips, poor posture, or even bad shoes slowly train your nervous system into an inefficient, unstable walk. Correcting those errors can actually reverse gait decline, improve balance, and keep you independent far longer than exercise alone. And it's not just about muscles and joints. Researchers have discovered that your walking pattern is linked to brain health. Irregular or uneven steps can be an early warning sign of cognitive decline. When you walk better, your brain literally gets more oxygen and your memory sharpens. So before we dive into the 7 mistakes, let's find out where you stand, or rather, how you walk, with a quick 60-second gait audit you can do right now. Quick self-check. 60-second gait audit. All right, let's put your walk to the test, literally. Stand up if you can. Make sure you have about 20 feet of clear space or at least a hallway. I want you to take 10 natural steps forward while paying attention to 3 things. Test number 1, pace. Start a timer or count 1001 as you walk. If it takes you longer than about 7 seconds to cover 6 meters, you may be in the slow gait zone. Test number 2, arm swing. Notice your arms. Are they swinging naturally opposite your legs, or are they stiff or barely moving? Arm swing helps balance and propels your body, which if it's missing, your walk may be costing you energy. Test number 3, step sound and symmetry. Listen to your feet. Are your steps loud and slapping or uneven left to right? Quiet, even steps usually mean efficient gait mechanics. When you finish, pause the video and jot down what you noticed. Better yet, drop your result in the comments. Type fast, average, or slow, and see how you compare with others. Now that you know your baseline, let's break down the 7 biggest gait mistakes and exactly how to fix them. Mistake number 1, short shuffling steps. Mistake number 1 is taking short shuffling steps, the grandparent shuffle. You've probably seen in grocery store aisles. Why it matters. Short steps reduce your walking speed, shrink your balance base, and force your hip and ankle muscles to work less, which means you lose strength faster. Over time, this makes you more likely to trip on small obstacles and limits how far you can walk without fatigue. Self-check. Try walking across the room and see if your toes barely clear the floor or if your foot lands almost flat. If it looks more like sliding than stepping, This is you. Wrong versus right. Wrong. Feet scraping the floor, body leaning backward slightly, steps barely longer than a foot's length. Right. Heel strikes gently, toes lift just enough to clear the ground, body leans slightly forward from the ankles. Fix. Practice high knee marches in place for 30 seconds to retrain toe clearance. Then, during your next walk, think heel first, roll forward. Exaggerate the step length slightly for 20 steps. Then return to normal pace. Do this drill 3 to 4 times per walk to gradually reset your stride. Comment long steps below if you caught yourself shuffling, and commit to trying this drill today. Now that your stride is opening up, let's make sure you're not swinging too far. Because mistake number 2 is the exact opposite problem. Mistake number 2, overstriding. Heel pounding steps. Mistake number 2 is the exact opposite of shuffling. Taking strides that are too long and landing hard on your heels. Why it matters. When your foot lands far ahead of your body, it sends a braking force through your knees and hips. Over time, this repetitive impact can wear down cartilage faster and lead to pain in the front of the knee or lower back. It also wastes energy. You work harder, but don't actually move faster. Self-check. Walk 10 steps at your usual pace and listen. If you hear a loud heel slap with every step or feel a jolt up your leg, you may be overstriding. Wrong versus right. Overstriding looks like a stiff-legged march with your knee nearly locked as the heel smacks the ground. The correct pattern is a softer step, with the foot landing closer to under your body, knees slightly bent to absorb shock. Fix. Try this drill. Walk in place and increase your step rate, almost like a slow jog, for 30 seconds. Then walk forward at that quicker cadence, letting your steps fall naturally shorter. Over time, this resets your rhythm so each foot strike is lighter. You can also lean slightly forward from the ankles rather than the waist to keep momentum moving ahead instead of down into your joints. If this is you, type softer steps in the comments so I know you're working on it. And keep watching, because mistake number 3 is hiding right under your feet, and it could be twisting your knees without you noticing. Mistake number 3, toe out or toe in, foot angle errors. Mistake number 3 is walking with your feet pointed too far out or too far in. Why it matters. Every degree your foot turns changes the load on your knees and hips. A constant toe-out gait can increase stress on the inside of the knee, wearing cartilage unevenly, while toe-in walking strains the outside of the hip and ankle. Over years, this small angle can lead to pain, arthritis, flare-ups, and even falls. Self-check. Take a few steps on a smooth floor and look back at your footprints or film yourself from behind. Your toes should generally point straight ahead, not outward like a duck or inward like a pigeon. Wrong versus right. In the wrong pattern, you'll notice your knees drifting inward or outward as you step, and your shoes may wear unevenly on one side of the sole. The correct pattern keeps the kneecap pointing in the same direction as the second toe, with your feet landing parallel like train tracks. Fix. Start by practicing line walking. Imagine a straight line and place each foot so the toes point straight forward. You can also do a simple mirror drill. Walk slowly while watching your knees track forward. Over time, this retrains your hips and ankles to align properly. If you have persistent knee pain, this small correction can make a big difference. Type straight steps in the comments if you caught your feet pointing the wrong way. And stick with me, because mistake number 4 moves up the body and might be sapping your momentum without you realizing it. Mistake number 4, minimal arm swing. Mistake number 4 is barely swinging your arms when you walk. Or worse, keeping them folded or holding something heavy in both hands the entire time. Why it matters. Arm swing isn't just for style. It helps your body rotate naturally, improves balance, and saves energy. When your arms stay stiff, your walk becomes less efficient and your center of gravity shifts, which can increase your risk of tripping. Reduced arm swing is even linked to slower reflexes and weaker coordination over time. Self-check. Take 10 steps and notice your arms. Are they moving freely and opposite your legs or hanging limp at your sides? If they barely move, you're losing free forward momentum. Wrong versus right. A restricted gait looks stiff, like you're carrying shopping bags even when your hands are empty. The correct gait has a gentle but noticeable arm swing, elbows slightly bent, hands passing near the hips with each step. Fix. Try this drill. Exaggerate your arm swing for 20 steps, almost like power walking. Focus on opposite arm, opposite leg movement. If you hold a light water bottle, you may notice the rhythm feels more natural. Practice this daily until it becomes automatic. Drop a quick arms moving in the comments if you're going to try this drill today. Now let's travel up even further because mistake number 5 starts in the upper spine, and it might be pulling your whole body off balance. Mistake number 5. Forward head and rounded shoulders. Mistake number 5 is walking with your head jutting forward and your shoulders rounded, as if you're looking down at the ground all the time. Why it matters. When your head is pushed forward, your body center of mass shifts, forcing your lower back and hips to work harder to keep you upright. This posture shortens your breathing muscles, decreases lung capacity, and makes you less stable on uneven ground. Over time, it can even cause chronic neck and shoulder pain. Self-check. Stand sideways near a mirror. Is your ear lined up with your shoulder, or is your head poking several inches forward? If you find yourself staring at the ground when you walk, you may be reinforcing this posture every day. Wrong versus right. In the wrong position, your chin is tilted down, shoulders roll inward, and your steps may become heavy and cautious. The correct position keeps your chest open, shoulders relaxed back, and eyes looking about 10 to 15 feet ahead, not at your toes. Fix. Start with a simple chin tuck. Gently draw your head back until your ears align over your shoulders. Practice wall stands. Lean against a wall, keeping your head, shoulders, and hips in contact for 30 seconds a day. Add gentle upper back stretches like wall angels to open your chest. These small adjustments can make your walk feel lighter and more confident within a week. If you caught yourself doing this, type head up in the comments and keep watching. Mistake number 6 is more subtle, but it's one of the earliest warning signs of future falls. Mistake number 6, limping or uneven steps. Mistake number 6 is having an uneven rhythm to your walk, maybe a slight limp, a pause between steps, or one leg that moves faster than the other. Why it matters. An uneven gait often means your body is compensating for pain, weakness, or stiffness. Over time, this uneven loading can cause hip, knee, or back problems on the opposite side, and it's one of the strongest predictors of future falls. Early detection and correction can prevent a small issue from turning into a major mobility loss. Self-check. Walk slowly on a flat surface while someone films you from the side or behind. Play it back in slow motion. Do your steps sound and look symmetrical, or does one foot hit harder or stay on the ground longer? You can also clap along with your steps. If the rhythm feels off, you likely have an asymmetry. Wrong versus right. A limping gait often has a noticeable drop of one hip or a shorter stance time on the painful leg. The correct gait keeps both hips level and maintains a steady, even beat between steps. Fix. Try single leg balance holds for 10 seconds per side, gradually working up to 30 seconds. Add weight shift drills. Stand with feet hip width apart and slowly shift your weight side to side, training each leg to support you evenly. If the limp persists or is painful, see a physical therapist. Catching it early can prevent further joint damage. If you notice this issue, type even steps below. And let's finish with mistake number 7, which might be hiding in plain sight every time you put on your shoes. Mistake number 7, wrong footwear or walking surface. Mistake number 7 is wearing the wrong shoes or walking only on hard, unforgiving surfaces day after day. Why it matters: shoes with worn out soles, no cushioning, or poor arch support can throw off your alignment and increase joint impact with every step. Pair that with miles of walking on concrete, and you may be putting unnecessary stress on your knees, hips, and lower back. Research shows that breaking up long walks into shorter intervals can actually lower joint load while giving you the same heart benefits. Self-check. Flip your walking shoes over and look at the bottom. Are the heels worn unevenly? Do you feel more joint soreness after a long walk on pavement compared to grass or track? If yes, your footwear or surface may be part of the problem. Wrong versus right. The wrong setup is a shoe that looks flat, feels stiff, or twists your foot slightly with each step. The right choice is a supportive shoe with good cushioning and a slight rocker bottom, replaced every 300 to 500 miles. Fix. Rotate between 2 pairs of walking shoes to give the foam time to recover. Choose softer surfaces like tracks, trails, or even grass when possible. And if you enjoy long walks, split them into 2 shorter sessions to reduce repetitive impact while keeping your daily step count high. If you've been walking in worn out shoes, type new shoes in the comments. And now that we've fixed all 7 mistakes, let's put it all together into a quick 10-minute gait upgrade routine you can do after every walk. 10-minute walk upgrade routine. You've spotted the mistakes. Now let's retrain your walk in just 10 minutes a day. Think of this as your cool down plus tune-up after any walk. Start with 1 minute of high knee marching to reinforce toe clearance and reset stride length. Follow with 30 seconds of quick light steps to practice softer landings and faster cadence. Next, do 10 wall angels to open your chest and reset your posture. Then spend 1 minute per side in a single leg balance hold. If needed, hold a chair for support. Add 10 bodyweight calf raises to strengthen push-off power, and 10 mini squats to build knee stability. Finally, spend 1 minute of deep diaphragmatic breathing while walking slowly in place, letting your shoulders relax and your arms swing freely. This entire routine takes about 10 minutes and acts like hitting reset on your nervous system. So the next time you head out for a walk, your body remembers the correct pattern automatically. Try this today right after your next walk and notice how much smoother and lighter your steps feel. Then come back tomorrow and tell me in the comments how it went. Your feedback helps others stay motivated. All right, if you're ready to go a step further, I have something special for you. A 30-day challenge designed to permanently upgrade your gait and keep you walking strong for years. 30-day gait upgrade challenge. Here's how we turn today's video into a full month of progress. For week 1, simply repeat the quick self-check you did earlier and focus on fixing 2 mistakes that apply to you. Usually stride length and posture are the easiest wins. In week 2, add the 10-minute walk upgrade routine after every walk, even if it's just once a day. Keep track of how many times you complete it. Write it on a calendar or in the comments below to stay accountable. For week 3, begin progression. Hold single leg balances 5 seconds longer, do 1 extra set of calf raises, or add light hand weights to your walks to improve arm swing. In week 4, retest your 6-meter walk time and compare it to day 1. Most people see faster, smoother, and more confident steps in less than a month. Join the community by posting your day one result in the comments with the hashtag WalkRightChallenge, then update again after 30 days. Seeing your progress can inspire thousands of others to start improving their walk today. And now let's bring it all home with one powerful reminder and next steps to keep you moving forward. Conclusion. You've just learned how to spot and fix the 7 most common gait mistakes. And with every step you take correctly, you're protecting your joints, improving your balance, and even boosting your brain health. It's easy to think slowing down is just a normal part of aging, but as you've seen today, most of it is preventable. Your walk can become smoother, faster, and safer at any age, as long as you train it deliberately. So here's what I want you to do next. Tell me in the comments which of the 7 mistakes surprised you the most, and which one you're going to work on this week. Hit the thumbs up if you found this helpful, and share it with a friend or parent who walks daily but might not know these tips. And don't forget to subscribe, because in my next video, I'll show you how to train your brain to walk better by using simple cognitive drills that strengthen memory and coordination at the same time. Until then, keep your head up, your steps even, and remember, every walk is a chance to turn back the clock on aging.